Hey guys, I'm back, and you may be wondering why I'm down in the New Londo Ruins, which was this area down here with Rickert. The reason is I did grind a little bit. It didn't take very long anyway. I just grinded off some guys that we're going to come across when I actually start the first real area. I think these guys drop, yeah, they drop like 24 souls as well. But yeah, I wanted to get 4,000 for a specific reason. I'll just skip his dialogue there. To get the heavy soul arrow, which is going to be pretty useful. Because it's going to allow us to actually take out some mini bosses which you really shouldn't be able to take out at this point of the game. So I'm pretty much broke. I didn't use any of the souls, I just decided to grind a little bit, but let's get back up. I also managed to pick up a couple swords. I got 2 short swords and a long sword. Now the long sword is actually one of the weapons I was thinking about using, at least for now. So I'm going to put the pyromancy flame in the other hand. And you can drop stuff. I'm not going to drop anything just yet, but I will probably have to clear out my inventory eventually. But there is another way later on you can do that, so we'll get there. Anyway, so right, now I have a long sword in my that I can swap to, which is probably going to be my main weapon for a little bit, until I find something new or something. Alright, so I'm actually going to use 1 humanity right here. The reason for that is it actually increases your drop rates, your item discovery, by quite a bit. The first humanity does at least. You can see the number in the top left has changed to a 01, which is what we want, and here come our first real enemies, honestly. Now, as we can see, the banishment catalyst will actually take care of these guys in 1 hit. And it's pretty effective. Now, the longsword, if I start using that, actually I'll kill this guy first here, because he's quite annoying. Whoa, okay. Alright, let's get out of there. Okay, so the longsword doesn't actually do as much as the catalyst right now. I mean, it is still quite effective, but yeah. The longsword is actually the starting weapon of the warrior. But right now, we're just going to use this catalyst because it mainly takes stuff out in 1 hit, which is quite impressive for this stage. So yeah, I did get a longsword off that guy. This guy here, he will actually drop it. Now, you can actually jump over here. It doesn't really look like you can make it, and it may take you a while to actually find out how to jump, but you can. You can also fall down the other side to kind of get over here. There's a ledge you can drop off of. And you'll get a ring of sacrifice. Now, we don't have any rings right now, but this ring basically lets you keep your souls should you die. And it's not the most useful thing ever, but we may have to use it in certain points when we know we're maybe going to die or something. So, yeah. So, those are the items you can collect there, and you can also get this. You're probably going to pick up a lot of souls at the start, like usable souls. And there is a rat in here. Rats cause poison damage. They can poison you eventually, which is bad. Very bad. Don't get poisoned. Especially at the start of the game, it's just really not good to get poisoned. The spell I picked up actually at the start, along with this gear, Remedy, it actually helps. Cracked round shield. I want another one of those, right? Okay, he firebombed me, good. But that's okay, I'll take them all out. I actually do more damage when you counter someone. Like, that done 172 there. So there is a guy down there. But there is some other items you can get if you drop down here, like a large soul of an undead. I think he moved over, there he is. Alright, so let's kill you first, and then you, and then we'll let this guy attack. So blocking, you pretty much want to block most of these enemies here. They're not really that smart. Once you block them, they'll pretty much not have much they can do. But there is a few over here, and I tried to block that, but failed. And I'll get that guy there. But the reach on this thing is quite impressive for this stage in the game as well. And you can see I'm taking quite a bit, even though I'm blocking stuff, in terms of damage. And yes, you will find a use for rubbish, so don't you worry about that. So I'll drink a flask. And I actually forgot to attune Heavy Soul Arrow, but that's okay. We'll actually find a bonfire pretty soon, and I'll be able to attune it there. But I really should have. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Fireball is pretty useful as well, but the thing about pyromancy is it doesn't require as much of an intelligence sort of. You don't need to put as many points into intelligence. In fact, for pyromancy, you really don't need to put any points into intelligence at all. It doesn't affect your damage. The only thing that affects damage is upgrading your pyromancy flame. So if we go up here, we get this dragon flying by, but that's okay. He'll leave. He's clearly scared of me. I mean, look at this thing. 123 damage right off the bat. Okay, I get it. All right. Ah, fuck! I should have known that. Right. Now go. All right. So there is a archer up there, which is very annoying. He will just sit there and try and shoot you. So unfortunately, these shields I've got so far are not very good, but we can actually get another one here. It is a wooden shield. I think it's like 93 block, yeah. So this is better than what I currently have, but still not 100%. You don't need to have 100%, it's just nice to have, really. And here's the bonfire I was talking about. Basically, I think I want to have go in attune magic and take fireball off for now. No, I don't want to kindle. I want to level up, and I think I want to put 2 points into attunement so I can get another slot. Basically, attunement affects how many spell slots you get. I think I'll need another one. So the attunement is going to be very useful here for getting another spell, which I'm going to attune Fireball right now. I'm not going to put any points in intelligence really right now, but you'll notice all the enemies will respawn. Oh, come on, targeting system. I think I moved the because if you move the right stick, that will actually move you on to a different target like that. I'm moving the right stick. But you cannot actually do a kick because you'll just do your soul arrow. And you can do a jump attack with this crystal, but I always call it a crystal. The enemies can also heal themselves, just so you know. But with these guys, you're meant to parry them, because I think they have a higher parry window. Like, you can parry them more easily. If you roll through these boxes here, I'll swap back. There is a guy in here that I know about, so let's take him out. And over here, we should come across this merchant.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Now, this guy will sell you a variety of items, including the residence key, which we want. The thing is, he also drops a pretty good sword if you kill him, but he will also drop the residence key and the orange guidance soapstone, which only costs 100 anyway, if you kill him, so you can actually save some souls. Now, if you want him to be a constant merchant for you, you want to keep him alive, but he doesn't really sell anything that no one else sells apart from repair powder. I think one of the guys in the DLC sells repair powder now, though. And I'm going to save some souls by killing him anyway. If you want the Drake sword, you may want to buy a short bow, which costs 1,000, I believe. Let's have a look. Did I go past it? I think I went past it. Short bow costs 1,000, and buy some standard arrows, like 70 of them, and you should be able to take out the to get the Drake sword. Sorry, but I'm not interested.
What a waste of time. Go and fall off a cliff.
I'm not really interested in the Drake sword, so instead I'm going to do this and completely miss him, which is good.
Gone mad, have you? Why me, little Julia?
So he's dead very easily, and we pick up the Uji Katana. We get a Residence Key, we get Humanity, and we get an Orange Guidance Soapstone, which isn't really that useful, but whatever. It's basically used to rate messages online and stuff. Right now I'm not online, but you know. Alright, so I did use one use of that heavy soul arrow, so I'm actually going to go and rest at the bonfire. Because coming up is a pretty couple hard mini bosses, so I really don't want to waste magic against them. Alright, so I took a hit there, that's fine. Right, this is a little bit dangerous in here. You got two axe dudes, and I knew I was going to get hit by the other one there. But if you kill them pretty quickly, they shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, he's dodging. He's dodging. Didn't dodge that. Alright, Hollow Warrior stuff. Probably not that great, honestly, but whatever. There's guys throwing firebombs at us, and there's some guys in this building here, including a guy around here. Yep, already knew where he was. And I've actually missed something, so I'll go back for it in a sec. So you can get black firebombs in here. I actually forgot that there was some other stuff you can get beside the merchant. So let's head back down there. Always forgetting stuff about this game. Too many hidden items. I think I'll just get some like souls for it or something. Okay, thought he might attack there. Right. Okay, I got you. Got you. Right, so I guess I'll try and parry these guys. Oh, he dodged. Skillful. So it's quite easy to actually riposte these guys, and you're invulnerable while doing it. So the other guy trying to hit me, not working so well. There we go, once again. Okay, so the longsword's a pretty good weapon. I don't know if it's one I'm going to use for a while, because I need a melee weapon along with what I have already. I mean, this is okay and all, but you know, it's eventually going to not be as good, so I need a backup. I'll need something to carry me, basically. Yeah, so there's 4 of these guys here, and I believe there is like a item behind them. Once again, getting hit. These guys do like no damage. Now you'll notice something, that your stamina actually regens. Your stamina is the green bar, by the way. Faster if you're not blocking. So sometimes you'll actually want to come off blocking, and it will actually make your stamina regen faster, which is good. Alright, so far I've already used 1 flask, which is pretty good. I mean, the other bonfire, I haven't... Oh, god damn it. Alright. Okay. I accidentally hit circle twice and it makes you backstep. God damn it. Alright, it shouldn't take that long to get back there. There is another item that I remember. I think it's a crossbow or something. Crossbows aren't very good in this game, but whatever. You need to lock on to use them. Bows are actually okay, but I don't know when I'll get a bow. I'm planning to go more strength, to get like 16 strength, and not put that many points into dex. See, that sword that the guy dropped, it actually requires 14 strength and 14 dex. But I'm not sure if I'll ever get the dex for that, and yes, you need to run and jump that. So, I think over here somewhere, yep, there we go. You can get a crossbow and 16 standard bolts, which probably isn't going to do jack shit, so, yeah. And of course these guys all over here have respawned, so you'll need to kill them again. I think there's a... Oh, Jesus. Alright. Eager. That guy was immediately on me, okay. So yes, I did save some souls by killing that merchant. Don't know if that was the right thing to do, but whatever. Most of what he sells I can get later on anyway, so yeah. And not even that later on. Alright, so I'm running around with this health. I'll keep it for now, and then I'll probably use another flask if I get hit again. I shouldn't die, I think. Alright, so this part is actually quite annoying. Maybe I should have used that flask. This guy here will throw firebombs at you while these two rush you. Alright, so we can get those two. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so what did you drop? You dropped a firebomb. Makes sense. So the residence key, I believe the master key can also open this door. and go and get this right here, gold pine resin. I believe I can also hit this guy with the soul arrow from here and kill him there. So I'll use the 2 soul arrows to kill that guy, but probably not more than that. Alright, so up here I want to go and kill these 3, but he is right there. So I am going to wait until I can move, and he's probably going to hit me. But that's fine. These 2, I believe, have firebombs as well. No. I don't know why that guy doesn't take damage from hitting himself with it, really, but whatever. So I'm going to pick up everything they drop. Most of it's probably not going to be that useful, but whatever. Like the hollow stuff. And this part, you go up here, there is actually an archer, or a crossbowman, who will shoot you, so don't let that happen. Alright, so now we've got to move these guys over. There's no spear guy at the back, annoyingly, taking shots, so let's take these 2 out. Alright. And over here is another trap, and I also got hit by this one the first time. Because it won't actually respawn every time you come back here, but this guy will still be there. Right, so there's a couple mini bosses we can fight now. I believe if you kill some enemies you get humanity. See, the master key can be used here. I believe if you kill enemies in an area you'll eventually gain some humanity from that or something. It's kind of weird, but whatever. So I got 3 humanity right now, which pushes my item discovery to 165, which is pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to go to heavy soul arrow, and a guy down here, there he is really, if you're playing without a lot of magic, he's probably too hard for you to take at this point, but there is a kind of glitchy way you can take him out and gain his ring, because his ring is pretty awesome, so I want to get this as soon as possible. It's going to be, eventually there will be rings that are better than it, but right now I'd like to keep it. So what you got to do is you got to wait for him to attack, then kind of attack, you know, just go and attack. Now every time he attacks you want to be very cautious, because he can kill you very easily. This guy is a beast. So yeah, the thing is he can't really move out of the tower, so what he'll do is just come and take a swing at you, and then he'll start moving back, or he'll follow you sometimes. So all you really have to do is stay here locked on, and yeah, you can actually kill him like this. You may run out of soul arrows, which is why I suggest maybe having fireballs as well. You can use regular soul arrows. They aren't going to do as much as the heavy ones. As we can see, the heavy ones just take longer to start up, but because this guy is so fucking slow, it doesn't really matter. So I'm doing 57 per shot here, which isn't that great, but you know, it'll have to do. So make sure you're not getting hit. He'll probably one-shot you. I'm almost guaranteeing that he will one-shot you. Now, if he moves behind one of the walls, wait for him to come out. It's pretty dangerous to actually go in there and try and hit him. You can try and slash him with a weapon, but it is much more difficult to do so. And that was pretty fast there. His side swing is pretty damn fast. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use fireballs now. Now fireballs, as we can see, they have a shorter range, so that will be more annoying, but that's okay. As you can see, I missed that one. Alright, it should hit this one. Alright, there we go. So yes, a very, very long fight here, but the ring is pretty much worth it, so that's the reason why I'm doing this. But yeah, remember to step back or you might die. Very easily, you will die. Alright, so I think I'll need a couple more soul arrows after this. And that's okay, I can keep some of these soul arrows for later. Alright, so I'll need another soul arrow right here. The good thing about soul arrows is you can also hit him while he's going back. Like, these are only doing 16 unfortunately, but you can hit him like multiple times as he's moving back. He'll actually move all the way back down. And there we go. There is Havel the Rock. He is ridiculous. he actually gives you the same amount of XP as the boss of this area. So yeah, you're not meant to take him right now. But his ring will boost your equipment load, which means I'm back to fast rolling. It actually moved my equipment load up. So now I get to fast roll. Now the deal with this guy down here is he's another mini boss, and he is very annoying as well. If you try to fight him one-on-one, he's going to kill you very easily. You can use normal soul arrows on him. I would try to take out Havel first, so you can kind of be fast rolling, because that is quite useful. But you can hit him a bunch. You're only going to do 11 damage if you if he blocks it. But one thing you can do is actually go up here. He cannot climb ladders. He literally cannot climb this ladder here. I don't know why, but he can't. So yeah, I'm only taking these guys out because it means I won't have to come back here later. But what you can do after that is actually just hit him from up here, which is extremely cheap. And you know, if I was fighting him fairly, I would be feel much more fulfilled. But whatever, fuck this guy. There is actually a Black Knight in the Undead Parish, which is the next area, and you get a Titanite chunk for that. But he might also drop something. I'll just go down and check. Probably not. Where did he die? Alright. I guess not then. I guess he just dissipated. Alright. So I got 4 soul arrows left for the boss, which is not that much, admittedly, but it should actually be fine because this boss is pretty okay, honestly. Do I have black fire bombs? No, I do not. So what we're going to do is, I have a lot of souls here, so I'm going to swap one of these with the black fire bomb. Alright, so last thing before the boss. Yes, the boss is just up here. There is a crystal lizard right here, and he will try and run away. So what you can do is you can actually go and kill him, and he'll give you some stuff. So I got twinkling titanite, and I think it was a large titanite shard or something. Whatever, doesn't really matter. Alright, so after this boss you get to another bonfire, and that's probably where I'll stop. I've recorded the first and the second video at the same time, so yeah. Okay, let's move out of that. So there's these couple archer douches up on this this battlement at the front at the start. So they will shoot you at the boss if you're not paying attention. I know I got hit by them the first time. I didn't even know there was a ladder here, so yeah. So you can't actually do a plunging attack with the banishment crystal, and the boss doesn't come out right away until he drops down. And the real way you can do a lot of damage right away is to actually run back and climb up this and do a plunging attack on him. I think it does more damage if you dual wield the weapon, not dual wield, two-hand the weapon. So there you go. I done 297, which is pretty good. You can't roll under his legs, I believe. Okay, he's not getting out of the way. Alright, let's jump. That wasn't really a jump, but okay. Alright, so he will just kinda go across this bridge and try and hit you. Now you can roll out the way pretty easily. I would wait until he swings most of the time. And that black firebomb somehow hit him. So I'm going to use okay, the other one didn't. Sometimes you can actually hit him with 2 of the plunging attacks, but I just use the black fire bombs because I never really used them past this point, so why not? Victory achieved! So that was the Taurus demon. You might have not even seen his name. I killed him pretty quickly. He can be annoying sometimes, but generally if you have magic and stuff to throw at him, he's not really a big deal. Alright, so we're actually going to get back to the bonfire we were at before, but if you roll in here, you'll get another soul. I've got so many souls. I really should be leveling up pretty soon to intelligence mostly. And you'll notice something here if I go into this bridge. Let me see. I think he... Yep, there he goes. You want to run away. You'll get all the souls from the guys who die over here. But there's our friend Dragon. Now, we'll get to him in a sec. But first, we got to talk to this guy over here, who's a pretty cool dude.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Yeah, reaction. You can totally see my face here. Alright, so this is Solaire, and we're going to talk to him again.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
And I like this dude, so let's say yes.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
And yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
It pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
And this is when he gives you the white sign soapstone.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Jolly cooperation, that line, yeah?
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
So this guy will stick here for now. And he'll give you the white sign soapstone, which lets you call people into co-op, basically. It basically lets you put down a summon signal and lets other people summon you into their worlds, which is pretty cool. But we can take this dragon. If he breathes fire once, he won't actually breathe fire again the first time you see him. Until you really should just be going down here, otherwise he might kill you. So we're going to go down here, and this might look familiar. We're going to kick this ladder down, and we're going to just go right here. And this is going to be the bonfire we were at before. See, it all links up. Alright, so we're back at this bonfire with 10,000 souls, which we really should be using. What I'm going to do is actually reverse hauling, which makes me human, basically. You can't really... You saw my skin kind of got better there, and I'm going to kindle this bonfire, which means this one will actually give you an extra 5 flasks, up to a maximum of 10 right now. So that'll help me out, because this is one you visit quite a lot. Now if we take off the mask, we can see we are perfectly human right now, which means we can get invaded if I was playing online right now, but I'm not. So I think that's pretty much a good place to stop for now. We killed the first boss, we killed a couple mini bosses I really shouldn't have bothered. Oh shit. Oh, you know what's really dumb of me? Seriously, I can't believe I just done this. I killed the Black Knight, but I didn't actually take what he was guarding. Now I don't want to die, but alright. I'll actually hide in here and kill this guy. Yes, I took out the Black Knight, but I didn't actually take the ring he was guarding, which isn't really a great ring, but I should have took it anyway. I mean, come on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I killed 2 guys at the same time there. Sometimes that happens if you've got a good enough weapon. That's another short sword. Alright, so these guys unfortunately will respawn every time, and even if you are revisiting old areas, you can die. It can be quite annoying, but you know, it happens. Alright, so The Black Knight won't actually respawn. Have all the Rock won't respawn either. The mini bosses generally won't respawn, unless they're probably not mini bosses if they do. But yeah. Okay, trade shots there. All right, so usually I try to parry this guy. You can also kick him, which might actually be easier. But yeah, I'm such a fucking idiot. All right, what you got? Spear. Spear might be useful. Spear or a longsword might actually be pretty good. But yes, I actually completely forgot about the thing he was guarding, which is a ring back here. The blue tearstone ring. So I'm going to head back to the bonfire as I put this other ring on. May as well. Oh shit. Oh god. Alright. Well, watch for that. I forgot about the fourth guy there. He almost killed me as well. Shit. Alright, I'm okay. So this boosts defense when HP is low. It's actually probably one of the worst rings, honestly. It's not that great. But, whatever. We'll take it anyway, if I remember to pick it up. Seriously, I can't believe I almost forgot that. Almost died because of it as well. Well, so far I haven't died, so at least there's that, I guess. But this weapon is pretty good for the starting area, so, you know. Did I not kill that guy? Alright. I gained some souls, but I think I'll leave it there on my frantic attempt to get that blue tearstone ring, so I'll see you guys next time.